The internet has created a new platform for artists. Now one Chicago woman is using her cell phone camera to snap photos of unsuspecting CTA riders. She turns them into portraits and posts them online. NBC5's Rob Elgis went undercover to watch her work. He joins us now live from the L at Addison and Sheffield. Hey, Rob.
Well, good evening to you, Allison. You know, she doesn't look for just any commuters. She's looking for commuters who are actually sleeping on the L train. She calls it art. Others call it an invasion. We'll let you decide. She blends into a sea of commuters.
It's kind of a fun chase in the morning.
Jumping from car to car.
I try to look and see in the windows to see if there's anyone that looks potentially pretty drowsy.
All in the pursuit of this.
Don't sleep in the subway, darling. I don't want to wake people up. I'm not there to disturb them. I want them to get their nap. I just want to also get the photo of them as well.
And then take their photo to be preserved for eternity.
We followed Yvonne Doll on the way to her day job as a web designer. The former art student uses a basic cell phone camera and some good software.
It's like a series of layers and layers and layers.
To turn candids into an artist's portrait.
That one to me is you're not getting my purse, but I'm sleeping.
But I'm sleeping.
Yes.
And another one is series, which is great. I call it going, going, gone. So the guy's up like this, and then he's down like this, and then he's totally down like that. So I really like that one a lot.
They find a permanent resting place on Sleepyurbanite.com.
People are so peaceful, and they're at rest, and you don't see that a lot. Anywhere else, you just see people with their game face on. And it's very different than getting somebody completely peaceful and asleep.
Is that not invasive to you? Don't you think that's just a little odd?
As far as it being invasive, you're on the train, you're sleeping in public, and that's the thing that's cool about it. You're doing this very intimate thing in a very public place.
And because it's a public place, experts say it's perfectly legal.
The CTA is one of the most public places in the city of Chicago, probably even more public than walking down the street.
Northwestern law professor James Spetta says if it's on public property, you're fair game.
Yes, the law is a little harsh here. It would say you made the choice to fall asleep in public. You did a public act, and so you don't have an expectation of privacy.
What do you think about that? That some people really think it is art, and others say, you know what, you've crossed the line.
Good art causes discussion. If you're not kind of a little bit on the edge of something, I'm not really sure if you're making art that's, connecting to people.
Anthony Gomez connected on a very personal level.
I went up to the website, and I was just kind of clicking around, and my coworker happened to say, that kind of looks like you.
He said he was taken aback at first, but then he really liked it.
She's just showing you, hey, look at, this is what it looks like when you're peaceful.
It's very funny when I see people awake that I have on my site, because in my mind I'm like, hey, you're number 72. You're awake now, but okay.
But can this undercover artist go to work tomorrow?
Do you think maybe this is it? We've blown your cover?
I think that might be the case, but then there's also a very natural beginning and an end to every piece, and that will just make me have to find something else to photograph.
Until then, Anthony isn't snoozing.
When I do find myself, doing one of these on the train, I'll perk right back up and count the stops, Okay, 2 more to go, then you can go to sleep.
Red line that is the sleepiest, it's the blue line. I can hear computers turning on across the city. If you want to see if maybe you're one of the victims, if you will, one of the people she's photographed, you can log on to our website, NBC5.com. We'll link you to her website, Sleepyurbanite.com. That also has a blog. She loves to hear from people who might think it's art or might think it's invasion. We're live on the north side where the L trains are running on time. Rob Elgis, NBC5.
I'm thinking like karma. Maybe something's coming back at you there with checking up on people sleeping in public. I guess we're all fair game on that one.
Absolutely we are.
All right, thanks, Rob.
Okay.
Okay, go again. Now I can hear you.
Now we can hear us. Okay.